As ICE expands operations across the country, two anonymous whistleblowers have come forward with new insight on the agency's protocol. An internal ICE memo from May 2025 that we've been reporting on, revealed by these whistleblowers Wednesday, shows the agency authorized officers to enter people's homes without obtaining a judicial warrant in cases of people with deportation orders. In a statement, the Department of Homeland Security says in part, quote, if an illegal alien has a final deportation order from an immigration judge and they refuse to leave, they are a fugitive from justice. In every case, we serve an administrative warrant. There is probable cause and the illegal alien has had full due process and a final order of removal. David Kligerman joins me now. He is a special counsel and senior vice president at whistleblower.org, the nonprofit representing the whistleblowers. Thank you very much for being here. I also want to play something that the vice president said earlier today in Minnesota.
We can get administrative warrants to enforce administrative immigration law. Now, it's possible, I guess, that the courts will say no, and of course, if the courts say no, we would follow that law, but nobody is talking about doing immigration enforcement without a warrant.
What's your response to both responses?
Yeah, it's not surprising that the administration would try to duck what the plain language is of the policy, which is they want to enter homes without a judicial warrant, without a warrant issued by a judge. And you can play around with the terms, but there are very clear lines between what is a warrant that the Constitution recognizes, which is issued by a neutral magistrate, a judge, and what these administrative warrants are, which are forms that are issued by the ICE agent's boss. It's an internal ICE form. It's check two boxes and here you go. And so it's simply untrue to say that they're not entering homes without a judicial warrant, without a proper warrant. They are, and the policy says so.
From what you're hearing also from these whistleblowers, are they waiting for the doors to open, or in some cases, are they entering without permission?
The memo itself indicates that they're supposed to take a moment and do that. We've seen the press, we've seen the videos in the media, and I don't think there's necessarily any indication that they are always following this policy. But that's a very small part of it. They shouldn't be able to, even under any reading of the Fourth Amendment, be able to come up to your home and ask to come into coerced entry, to forcibly enter your home if you refuse to let them in. So the fact that they might ask to be let in for a moment or two before they enter doesn't mitigate the profound disregard for the Fourth Amendment. It's patently unlawful.
What compelled your clients to come forward?
Our clients were really incredibly concerned about this. You know, they're seasoned folks who have been in these fields for a long time, and a lot of things crossed their desks. But when they saw this, they recognized it for what it was, something significant enough that the vice president himself felt like he had to comment on it. And that is a violation of the common understanding of what the Fourth Amendment has meant. It's fundamentally inconsistent. It's 180 degrees from the materials and the training that ICE has done and its predecessors had done since the passage of the Immigration and Naturalization Act, you know, almost 50 years ago. So it is a profound deviation and something they thought was threatening the rights of not just non-citizens, but every American. Because if you kick in one door, you can kick in the wrong door. And once you allow agents to lawfully, in ICE's belief, kick in the wrong door, then you can kick in the door of any American and you can say, oh, I'm sorry. And they can escape liability because under the court's jurisprudence now, as long as an agent has a reasonable belief that they're doing the right thing, they can get off scot-free. And so it really is quite bad.
I have to be quick with you on this last one. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There is no, at this point, lawsuit that would stop this memo, correct? You have not filed, you or any other organization have not filed any kind of lawsuit?
Not yet, but I would expect that this memo is absolutely going to lead to action.
From you, from whistleblower.aid.org?
From those in the civil society community who are picking up on this and have cases pending waiting for the smoking gun. And this is the smoking gun.
David Kligerman, thank you.